What's going on, boys? How you doing? What's up, Carson? I see you in here first every day. What's up, Hamza? How you doing? What's going on, Jay Daddy? How you doing, man? A little bit tired over here because of your ass, but good to go. 1,000 shares of wish today. Good job, Hamza. Good luck to you, BV Fit. What's up, baby? All-time highs account. Let's go. I heard the casino's open if you want to throw more of it away. What's up, El Professor? How you doing, buddy? Wish. All right, we'll get it started. What's up, David? What's up, Christian? How you guys doing? Let's go. Make a wish. Bro, this wish is going to go crazy after hours, man. I have a feeling. They're going to pump it again. Let's see. It's already at 14:54 after hours. I mean, yeah. All right, so let's get it started. Everyone's in here. What's up, Tanuj? How you doing, Ginger? Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so SPY, we got all-time highs again today, didn't we? I think we did. I don't know. Little pullback, little upper wick there, profit taking, no big deal. Whoa, yeah, so last Friday was ugly. We closed under the 50-day and then we ripped right back above it. This is like, if you're short this market right now, just, you might as well just throw away your account. What's up, Ilya? How you doing, Stocktions? Yeah, so today we hit 425.55, which is a new all-time high. But we did close at 425.10, so there was a little pullback at the end there. No big deal. Everything's still at all-time highs. Everything looks fine, bullish. Nothing too crazy as far as SPY. Just completely sideways all day. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I was just watching this. If you guys were paying attention to SPY today, but we weren't because we had a lot of monster plays today. Seen all you guys hitting all these plays all week. So we had a triple top here. So this is what I like to do when I see something like this that's very clear as day. You can short it. But usually the third time it tests the same resistance or support, it'll go through it. So it's still a risky play. Right here, you could have shorted the top. But, like, I mean, what's the point, right? We killed everything we touched anyways. What's going on, Harmon? How you doing, bro? So everything looks fine on SPY. QQQ, we broke a top of this. This is a bearish pattern. The ascending wedge is a bearish pattern, but we broke a top of it. Yesterday we had this little doji, which I didn't like. Doji candlestick, and then today we went and did the exact same doji, just higher. So watch for QQQ to come retest this. I really wanted to hold this retest on this wedge. If it comes back down and retests it, it has to hold. If it gets back inside this wedge, we could go all the way to the bottom of the wedge and ultimately even break the wedge. So just keep an eye on QQQ. As you see, there's not much volume up here. There's not much resistance, so that's why it's moving so easily without any catalyst or anything. But yeah. Today's candle does not look good. Big upper wick of profit taking. XLF, we broke through that level that I was talking about. We went through the gap fill. So right now we are bullish on XLF. The next step for XLF is to get over the 50-day moving average, which is at 36.87. 36.87, and after that we just look for all-time highs. That's basically it on XLF. And we don't, if it pulls back, we want it to hold this low right here. So these are the two levels that you need to be watching on XLF. Support is at 35.18, and resistance for this one's just the 50-day moving average, which is at 36.87, like I said. So just watch for those two levels, and then after 36.87, we got 37.41, and then all-time highs at 38.53. That's all you have to watch on the market, on the indexes. So yesterday I took a lot of time. I probably went over Tesla for 5-10 minutes. I know Darsh knows Tesla very, very well, right? So he makes this thesis and all this stuff, but I'm telling you, patterns repeat. That's why I was banging the table on Tesla yesterday. I told you guys, whenever Tesla gets this tight in a wedge, every single time it gets this tight in a wedge, look at the run it goes on after. So you see this? I showed you guys this yesterday. Look at this tight wedge, right? Look, when it broke out of the wedge, look what it did. Right? So now it consolidated in this wedge. Huge wedge formation, and look at the breakout that came, right? And then yesterday we broke out of this wedge, and I was like, watch the follow through because patterns repeat. I had people calling me retarded for saying 690 was going to come this week. We hit 697 today, and there's still another day in the week. Obviously we pulled back at the end of the day, but that doesn't even matter. Like, if you were in calls for this one, you think you would have held the whole day? Like, look at this insane run up, insane strength. Look at the volume. I seen the volume in the morning. We were done 1/3 of the average daily volume on Tesla within the first hour. So that should just tell you right there what's going to happen on Tesla, right? So today we hit 697, even though I was stupid for saying that we would hit 690. But yeah, look for follow through on Tesla. I don't think it's done yet. Why do I not think it's done yet? Obviously, it's getting up there overbought, but Tesla, it doesn't matter. This is a momentum name. So when it breaks out of the wedge, look how long it stayed overbought for. All the way from November 24th to December 9th. So almost 3 weeks it stayed overbought on the RSI, and it just kept going up and up and up and up and up. So that's how momentum stocks trade. They trade differently. Is there an average percent that has moved previously? Could use that as a gauge for next movement. So you can do that. So there's tools on TradingView. I don't remember which one it is exactly. It's like one of these where it just tells you the projection. Alright, CJ Fit, just go and play with your TradingView. Like, I play with it all the time. I know all this stuff and I keep forgetting it, and then I just forget where it is and stuff. There's one here. I forget where it is, but it's like a percentage thing. So you just draw out this channel thing, and it's like, it tells you exactly how much percentage. And what I would do if I was you, I would find that percentage thing, and I would retrace it from this wedge breakout to here, and this wedge breakout to here, and take the median out of that, and that might be the thing that you're looking for. So you can just project a move like that. But for right now, Tesla, the only level I have is 780, and all-time highs at 903. So let's see how much follow-through we can get on that. So I took Airbnb Lottos today instead of taking Ricky's AMD. The reason I took AMD Lottos is, look, this is the weekly. I had the weekly candle right here. You're building out your put position on Tesla. Wait, you're doing puts on Tesla? I don't recommend that you do puts on Tesla, buddy. But yeah, so here's the Lottos on Airbnb. The weekly 50-day moving average is at 152.35, right? So 152.35. Today, we were at 150-ish. So if we need a weekly breakout on this one, look at this. The 50-day moving average on the daily is 153. So tomorrow, if we want to go, and even if we reject from the 50-day moving average, which is the only resistance here on Airbnb, 153, our Lottos for 152.50 should be in the money. So that's why I took 152.50 Lottos for Airbnb instead of taking Ricky's AMD, is because I expect it to rage into the 50-day. If it breaks through the 50-day, this thing's going to run, and we're going to make like 400, 500% on those Lottos, the Airbnb, if you followed me. If it even rejects off the 50-day, we're still going to make money because our Lottos will be in the money. So that was my thinking behind that Lotto. We got Rig that I called out yesterday with all the insider buying. The chart looks fantastic. Looks like a cup and handle pointed out by T, yeah. Like, look at this huge cup, handle, and now it's breaking out. It already took out this resistance. The only resistance left on Rig is 481 all-time highs. So I expect this one to be $5 by mid-July. That's why I have 2 layers of it. And I'm not worried about this one at all. I'm holding it. I have $5 calls for next week that are up like 60%. I might get rid of them if I get another quick pop tomorrow, just because they're expiring in a week and I don't know what's going to happen next week, right? Wish is absolutely flying after hours. 1480. We're going to be in the money. Who told you guys that Wish was going to run after hours? Who told you guys? And our calls are going to be at least 200, 300% tomorrow. Tony B's in there with me. I know BV's in some stupid-ass calls. He might get paid even. A lot of people in there. Nils sold, I think. Harmon's in there with me. Let's make some money, bro. Look at this. It was so easy to see, man. Like, look at the volume that started coming in. Right when it reversed, look at all this bull volume coming in. Everyone's talking about it. When there was 2 consolidation bars, tiny selling volume, tiny. Alright? So you gotta focus on this kind of stuff. Pick it up. And tomorrow I bet Wish is gonna open up over $15. And we will get paid nicely. Look at this daily candle, man. Bounced right off the 8-day moving average. The 8-day moving average was at 1274. And the low of the day was 1261. So we bounced off it. Look at the hammer candle. This is the most bullish candle you can have. Like, if you see a long lower wick and on a body on top, that's super, super bullish. So looking for a continuation on Wish tomorrow. The only level left is $15. If this thing takes out $15, look, there's nothing up here. It's clear air till $20 on Wish. Let's check the weekly if there's anyone holding that. Yeah, but we get over $15 on Wish tomorrow. This thing's gonna short squeeze to like $20 tomorrow. Let's see if we get an open of 15. Spotify is still doing its thing, just grinding higher. I told you guys this was one of my favorite setups. Why? Because we closed above the 50-day. I'm saying the same thing over and over again. Look at this, so clear. There's no resistance. It's going up to the gap. It might fill the gap all the way to 1 or 288. Like, we still got a 24-point move left in spot, and we still got a week on those calls. We sold the lottos for a nice gain, and now we got another week on the other calls. Viac, we've done it. Nothing changed. Same old shit. Same completely sideways garbage. I still have a couple calls. Let's see if we open tomorrow higher. FSR still looks great. Just a little consolidation today. I'm not worried at all. Still holding those calls. Space, little consolidation today. I'm not worried at all. Check out SC because I love it. SC was great. Looks like I gave back most of the gains. We broke out to all-time highs on SC and then gave it all back. Let's see where they gave it back though. Yeah, so if you look right here, this is what you want to see on consolidation. So what I don't like is that it gave up this much of the move, but look how it bounced off the 50-day on the 15-minute. And this is exactly what you want to see when a stock is consolidating. You want to see the volume falling off like this. Okay? So that's exactly what you want to see when something is consolidating. You want to see volume falling off. If you have heavy selling volume, that's not good consolidation usually. What else do we have? We have Palantir today, right? I'll do Palantir too. Palantir just going and going and going. Now everyone loves Palantir. No one loved it back here when I was calling it out to buy equity. We're across both resistances now. There's no more supply there. The only resistance left here is 2750. So 2750, through that it just goes flying completely. As you see, actually no, 2750, we have to get through 30 bucks. So 2750 then 30, and then we'll have empty thin air up here. You can do Oracle too, why not? Oracle looks okay. I mean, they got crushed on their earnings, looks like. Yeah, a big gap down on their earnings. Big gap to fill, but it's struggling with the 50-day moving average. You see why I love the 50-day moving average? Look how clean that is. It's so obvious where it's struggling. You know what I mean? Like the 50-day moving average right now is at 78.88. The high of the day today was 78.96. So we need a close on the daily on Oracle above 78.88. Until that happens, I'm not interested in the stock at all. You guys want any other charts? Throw them in the chat real quick. I'll go for another 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. I'm good. But yeah, you guys just enjoy your wish. All right, I'll do CLOV. Right now, all eyes are on Wish, but CLOV is sneakily breaking out. I had this wedged on the other day. I asked Ricky to do it in pre-market. He didn't do it, so I didn't buy it. I did FSR instead. I mean, I only have 2 hands and 2 eyes, so I can only do one at a time, right? So I grabbed CLOV. I was going to grab CLOV. I seen it breaking this descending wedge. Is my favorite. Falling wedge is my favorite bullish pattern of all time. So CLOV looks great. Everything looks fine with it. The only thing I don't like is it closed at the low of the day. What that tells me is more attention is on Wish than it is on CLOV. So just focus on what's working, not what's not working. You don't need to catch them all. Just catch the ones that are working. So CLOV looks good except for the close at the low of the day. I don't like that at all. Alright, we got CAT. I think CAT, it has a big couple weeks ahead. It got way oversold. Like, when have you ever seen the daily oversold on CAT? Look at this. You can scroll all the way back, all the way to March of last year. And you guys know what happened in March last year, COVID. That's the last time CAT has been oversold on the daily. I don't know why I didn't see this. It's such an easy play. And then today, we got that infrastructure news. One second, guys. I'm just going to grab my water. But yeah, so CAT was such an easy play. It's a daily oversold bounce. We got that big infrastructure bill that came in today for $1 trillion. I don't know where they're getting all this fucking money. They just keep printing more money and just doing more infrastructure bills, huh? But yeah, none of our business. It's good for them. Looks like Nike beat earnings, I think. Nike revenue, yeah, they beat revenues by $1 billion. They beat EPS. Looks pretty good. Nike earnings look pretty good, so maybe we'll watch that tomorrow for a red-green move maybe. CAT, David Williams, it's way more risky to get in on Wish here. If it runs like I think it will tomorrow, It's still early, but there's a lot more risk. We were buying down here around the 8-day moving average. That's when I called out Wish. And it's already up like $1 from that point. So it's more risky, but it might go. Like, I can't tell you not to do it, but it's kind of risky. I'll do Nokia and then we'll call it a day. Oh wait, did I do SoFi? No, I didn't do SoFi. I'll do SoFi because Chumit's cocky little bitch. But yeah, we got this wedge forming. See a little wedge. What am I watching? See if we can get something clear on here. See, when you see like there's something forming, but it's not clear, you can always change the time frames and try to play with it. Kind of looks like a head and shoulders to me, actually. You guys see that? On the 4 hour, you got a shoulder, you got a head, you got another shoulder, and it's kind of breaking down now. But the thing is, with this one, there's low volume on that breakthrough, so we might reverse here. Why am I saying that? Every technician in the world will look at this chart and they'll think we're breaking down. The only reason I'm doing that is because I go against the herd, and also small selling volume. So this one might reverse tomorrow. Keep an eye on Sophie for a long. What I would do on this one is the weekly chart just looks like a big ass U. See the daily. Yeah, what I would do on this one is, if we get a reversal tomorrow, if tomorrow is a green day on Sophie and we close above this resistance, I would take $24 or $25 calls for August. I would give it a little bit of time, because once this thing starts going, this is actually a really solid company if you look into SoFi. That's what you guys should do. You should look at SoFi. Is Wish a devalued company? I believe it is. They have way more sales. They shouldn't even be a meme stock. It's a solid company. It's a Chinese company that makes billions of dollars. I don't know why they just ended up on the meme stock Wish. I played this one early. Like, me and Sniper played Wish, I think, like a month too early. And those calls went to 0, but I made it all back right when it started going. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. Just tomorrow, be careful. We've had a great week. Stop giving away your profits. That's your money now. Don't think of it as playing as profits. It's your money. You're giving it back. And don't be too aggressive. Like, what's the need? Monday will come. We'll check out next week. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can get some green futures tonight. Good earnings will definitely help that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow to collect our money from Wish. Have a good night, boys. See you later.